Hello, I'm Amal. I'm 14 years old and I'm in grade 9. I'm in a 5-member family including my 2 sisters, my parents, and myself. I was born in Qatar and have lived there for my whole life. I also met other new cultures for me in elementary, primary, and senior school. People from other cultures would come here and would start doing things they would do for their culture which is different to my culture. For example, before I go to school and find out things about these cultures, I used to eat machbous and gemat. Nowadays, I would eat food that is not my culture, like pasta, which is Italian food. And I would eat steak, which is American, and so on. In 2011 summer, I went to the US where I saw a big difference between my culture, the western and eastern side of America. I was shocked that both these cultures are in the same country. The Westerns were very nice, sweet. They like to get in detail and they don't wear casual. They would dress classy or as if they were going to a party. Unlike the Eastern side, they were the opposite. They are very informal, they don't like to get in detail, and they dress very casual. This influences me because it showed me even though it's in the same country, there could be difference in culture. This can happen because there could be people that come from a different culture and lives in another side of the country or a completely different country. And that can change the country or the side of the country's culture. So I saw change between both sides and noticed the difference between Qatari's culture, the Western, and the Eastern. Another reason why this influences me is because when I was in the Eastern side, I dressed differently than what I dressed in the Western side. Because they dress differently than the Western side. I think that people change cultures by moving or going to a different country with a different culture. Personally, I think that mostly change of culture happens because of the push and pull factors, like new jobs, death threats, education, security, and so on. I also think that changing culture is good because you could compare cultures together, which makes us learn more about how people live all around the world. Another reason is because it improves food, technology, clothing, and so on. Culture changes in many different ways, and that influences me by many different ways.